Ladies and gentlemen, it is that magical time of day again where we decide to be the most chaotic podcast on the internet. Yes, that's right. I said we decide. It's not just luck. Oh, and by the way, here's a new screen for today. So with that being said, let's get it, let's go. LolcowQueens. Wait, what the fuck? Hang on. That's the wrong song for today, isn't it? Let's try this one. Bump it for me, Mike. Oh yeah, here we go.
Tina in the bathroom, streaming from the swamp. Roaches in the corners do the
cha-cha non-stop.
One leg prop, she wobbling, it's obscene.
Queens in chat, plot schemes on the screen.
Mold on the mirror, grime on the floor.
Toothbrush in the toilet.
What's it even for?
We all see the cracks and we all see the dirt. Join as a member, let's make it hurt.
Join the queens, yeah, we reign supreme. Make her eat in the filth, live the grossest dream. Tina D, bathroom queen on the scene. Ass itch book, yeah, we're spilling the tea.
Ass itch book, baby, let's go.
Streaming live, but the vibe's just sadness. Roach armies march, generals in the grout. Tina's got clout, but the smell shouts her out. Member perks, yeah, we rally the hive. Crowdsource chaos, keep the drama alive. Tina D saga, it's a horror, it's a joke. Queen's got the power, let's make her choke.
Oh, is this spring? The filth, like the greens, the dream.
Tina D, bathroom queen on the scene. Ass itch book, yeah, we're spilling the tea.
Well, what'd y'all think of that? Special song, special splash screen. I want to go back to that a minute. Look at that cow. Look at our cow is sitting on a toilet. They took our beautiful Queen Tina and they shoved her ass on a fucking toilet. What in the fuck is this about? Look. Shout out to Mike, man. I'm sorry, that splash screen just cracks me the fuck up. Fucking. Oh, shit. That was funny as fuck, y'all. I love that. Mike also did that song. I actually have 2 songs. That was one of them. And I think you might have been wondering, because I just closed it, but some of the lyrics were like, make her eat in her filth and all that. You see the goal up there. You see it, right? We get 100 members today. Hey, Thick Gemini. We get 100 members today. And what are you spamming? What is that? Is that a lemon? A lemon? What's the lemon? Go away. Stop that. Be nice. Be nice. Okay, so what the goal is today, when we get the 100 members, Tina's going to... Okay, this is diabolically evil. Her bathroom's not the cleanest, as you all are about to see, but she's going to prepare a 3-course meal in there. Now, obviously, we're talking about Tina D, so we're not talking about spaghetti bolognese. We're talking about some soup she will prepare in the bathroom, a peanut butter and jelly sandwich she will make in the bathroom, and the piece de resistance, she's going to have a chocolate shake for dessert. So look, it's not... Oh, thank you, Thick Gemini. I appreciate you, darling. So, look, it's not the worst, right? It could be a lot worse. So we have some technical difficulties. I know you're wondering where the real queen is. You're stuck with the phony queen for right now. Blake, whenever you see it, I think this may be something I could handle daily. I normally like to switch, but I love the flavor of coconut, and it's not overpowering. And I've never been a big Red Bull fan, but I'm a big coconut fan. So there's that. So I have a very fun stream plan, just so you guys know. We will be kicking it off once Tina gets here. But until Tina gets here, I thought we could all chit-chat about some of the things going on in the LCU. Holy shit. First of all, that little fucker that that got pushed the fuck out. Rip. Kayla! We're thinking about you, baby. Every day you're going to get stronger. You're going to get out of that hospital. You're going to be so fucking, you and I, we're going to lose weight together. We are going to be fucking badass bitches when we're done. I'm so proud of you, Kayla. I am so fucking proud of you. Everybody, please, hearts in the chat for Kalo. He just went through weight loss surgery, and he is kicking its ass. He is healing up in the hospital.
Are you live right now? Yeah.
We're live.
You're live right now?
We're live.
Yeah, live.
We're live.
If you're listening to this, you know where I live. You call me a retard to my fucking face.
Please, we're live. Please.
I dare you.
Please, Tina, please, we're live. We're live. Everyone can hear this all over the internet. Let's just look at Tina in her bathroom. Look at that. Holy shit. Hey, Susan, how are you? It's nice to see you. Albert's got, they had to get something. It's okay. It's okay. Let's just, hearts in the chat, please. I'm trying here, guys. I'm trying. Although thick might be coarse today instead of yeah, you know what? I got nothing for love for Thick Gemini. He's very talented. He does. I would love to get Thick Gemini to do because he's very talented with the thumbnails and okay, I know it's going to get stolen, but I'm going to say it. I have an idea, you guys. Go ahead. I got this. Go ahead. Just figure that out. I've got an idea, you guys. I want something we never push for as queens is pay pigs and crowns. Well, we are blessed to have our 5 fur babies who has bestowed a crown upon us, and I am so excited. Your crown is right back here. It's almost done. I want to let the glitter, I don't want to touch it right now because I just finished it up and it's humid, but I'll show it to you tomorrow or at the end of the day. But for the pay pigs and the crown, of course, I would like to get a roach game, Game. So each pay pig would have a roach, and every week we could do roach races. If there is someone out there before I go to Fiverr and find someone that can help me make this a reality, I would love it. I don't care if any other hosts steal the idea.
Future Set 3 super chatted $20.29. Love that angle, Tina. Please don't crash out and break the toilet.
No, she won't. Listen, they've got some things going on. It's not even Queens related. I want you to know Tina and I are doing great. She's just dealing with some personal stuff right now. Look, guys, this is real life. It happens, all right? She's dealing with hers. I've got y'all right now. I've got you. Don't worry. Gidgey's here. Mama's taking care of her stuff right now. We cover for each other. That's what we do. We're a team. Tina's got to handle some stuff. She's going to stay on mute for a little bit. Listen to me. She can't unmute right now. Please, guys. We can't. So listen. And Scooter left. Okay. I'm trying. So I'm going to be a professional. The Asich book. I'm so excited about the Asich book. With everything going on. Wait a minute. I do want to take a minute. I haven't heard anyone say anything. How many years ago has it been? Who's the first one in chat that's going to remember? I remembered the first thing when I woke up, and it was so bizarre. 8:13. I think that was the time. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact time, but I remember waking up. Oh, he didn't get too far. Okay. I'm fine. But I want to just have a quick moment of silence, not only for all the political stuff that's going on in the world, but for 9/11 and the day that changed our country and myself forever. So just a quick moment. 24 years ago, you're right. I'm fine. All right. Thank you, guys. I got this. All right. So, yes, that it was 24 years ago. Biggie! What the fuck are you doing? Oh my God. Thank you. You have no idea how much that means right now, because Gitchy's never done solo worth of shit. But we're going to do it today, goddammit. Tina needs a day off. She's going to handle some stuff. We're going to redo our bathroom stream tomorrow. So I'm going to take the goals off for right now. I'm going to make the executive call. Tina needs a day off. She's got a lot going on. You're stuck with my old ass today. So let's caffeine it up first, right?
I'm working on getting you some reinforcements.
I don't need anything. Community manager, back off. We got this. Queens don't need no fucking help. Here's the deal. What we all are going to do as Queens fans is we're going to send a big prayer out to Tina and Albert. They're going through something right now, and they're going to get through it, all right? But I am here to entertain you today. So we got the sappy stuff over, and I say sappy because I don't want it to be another live or another, oh, fuck my ass.
Gee, why are you starting all these problems?
Because I do that. That's all I fucking do, Keem. I stay in trouble. Fuck you. You want one with me?
Unbelievable. I sent you on a mission last night to go in and stir shit on Rewind. You wouldn't even do it, you little bitch. You are such a scared little pussy.
I am anybody else but anybody else. Anyone I will go after. Man, I just...
Dude, you are such a wimp.
I bark really loud, but I am a total wimp. I'll be the first to admit it. I mean, most people, if you... Look, Xylee knew it. That's why she didn't come back at me.
Hey, look. Here's the thing. People been talking shit behind the scenes, right? And if that shit now of talking behind the scenes is ruining the show, we might as well use whatever the fuck that was to be the show, since we got to just sit here and stall. So what happened, Gidgy?
With what?
I mean, what do you mean with what? Stop being a little pussy. That isn't
right.
this shit.
All right, I'm assuming you want me to talk, right?
Yeah, because hear me out. Hear me out. Tell me this. Does this make sense? The shit that happened behind the scenes has now ruined the show. We might as well talk about the shit that ruined the show to fill in the gaps of the show being ruined. Doesn't that make sense?
Yes, but when things were said behind the scenes on Nuts, we didn't talk about it. So I don't know what we're doing here. I don't know if you want me to say... I don't know what we're doing here.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I heard through the grapevine that Mike and Tina are fighting.
Yes. Okay. All right. I see where we're at. Yes. I can tell you from my side of it, what I have been told is last night, Tina and Albert were very upset that Albert was no longer on the show. He was told by you and Mike that he would be back on in a couple of days, is what he had told me. So they were very upset because it sounded like with the tryouts and the everything that was going on, Albert's thinking in his head, why are you trying to replace me? So he got very upset last night. Tina was trying to calm down Albert. I said, let's call Mike. They did not want to call Mike. They are very upset with Mike. They wanted to talk to you, so they talked to you. And that is all. And that was, okay, now I'll be honest, because when you had wanted me to do something, I was talking to Tina and we were, working the situation, calming everything down. We weren't quitting. We weren't doing anything crazy. We were going to get Albert his medicine. We were going to give it time, give it a month. It's going to, things blow over. Look at things on the internet. So I have a feeling like many other situations, Keem, this might be getting a little blown out of proportion because what I just told you, I will show you my text messages. That is exactly what was said. There was nothing as far as what specifically was said because I won't do that. People were pissed off last night. So were they pissed off? Yeah. But what they said doesn't matter. They were pissed, right?
Okay. Here's my thing, right? Me and Mike are coming from a position of, okay, somebody messed up. In this case, Albert, okay? You got to go work on your stuff. And yeah, you're probably going to give a second chance. But these things take time.
Right.
All right?
Right.
Nobody said 2 days. That was invented by Tina and Albert maybe.
I understand. Right.
Mike was out for like, a whole month or something when he had his blow up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it just so happens that Tina was putting pressure on me last night. I said, no, this is going to take time. And it just so happens today, the guy that was coming in on nuts just completely bombed. And I said, okay, well, I'm going to give Albert this second chance anyways. I might as well just give it now since I'm getting so much pressure that he's good now, right? So I did it, right? Not everyone was happy with that, and I get it.
Yeah, I think it's we said we wanted him to get on medication, and, he did get his medication yesterday. I just think it was a big shock to a lot of people, and I think Mike was totally out of the loop on it.
Well, the thing is, me and Mike, we get called like these horrible names, and we're mean, and we're this, and we're that, and it's just not the case. You gotta. With
me, it's always going to be business first. Always. I can't let my emotions get in the way of this. Do I act like it on screen? Sure. But I'm not. Behind the scenes, my son and I have an amazing relationship. We laugh about things. Tina and Albert don't have that dynamic. And it has to be different. And that's why I thought it was too soon also, because he just started the medication. Surely it takes a couple of days at least to get in your system. I thought it was 2 weeks. I could be wrong. But don't get me wrong. I love them together, Keem. I do.
Here's the thing. We all think it's too soon. Everyone here thinks it's too soon. All right? We all think that. Albert and Tina don't.
Right.
And today, my weakness hit me of like, oh my God, they're good now. They're saying it over and over again. We need somebody on nuts and da da da. So I said, okay, right. And now we're right back to square one because, Mike and Tina are fighting now. Albert came on and just said what he said, say that to my face or whatever. And it's like, bro, what are we doing? Like, this is like...
I just want to make it crystal clear that anything Albert or Tina said to me, I did not repeat those words. I will not. Because I know, just like in other situations, if someone's drunk or pissed or whatever, they don't mean what they say. And I am mature enough to understand that and keep that to myself. I just said, yes, they were upset last night. Mike had no idea. And he couldn't figure out where... Okay, so the way this started... Mike had no idea where Tina was. He's like, where's Tina? Where's Tina? Where's Tina? Why haven't I heard from her? He and I had been communicating all morning, right, about the show. And, this show was all about Tina. So he was like, wait, I haven't heard from her. So I interrupted their members only stream, asked Albert to get her. He got her, and they share equipment. So he had to switch to his phone. And then I said to Mike, hey, we got a hold of him. Albert is they're doing a members only stream is what I said. And he said, what the fuck, where? And I linked it. And he's like, what? I thought, and then I just said, look, all I can tell you is last night, Tina and Albert were very upset and they did not want to talk to you. They wanted to talk to Keem because, whatever reason, I don't know, whatever reason. I guess they felt more comfortable talking to you.
We have Final Mouth in the chat saying, Keem, this is all your fault. You didn't have to bring him back and this and that. So to that person, I am sentencing you to stay with Albert for 30 days in a high stress environment. That's what you're getting.
There you go, Final. That's great. He's actually a big supporter of nuts. That's funny. He's a big supporter of us and nuts. I think hearing Keem say it is going to take a lot of pressure off. So you guys see what happened, right? Tina and Albert, they're good. They feel like they're ready to come back. Keem's in the middle of the night talking to Tina all night, who's dealing with an infection, already out of her fucking mind in pain. And she's got Albert ready to come back. He's done everything he thinks he's supposed to do. So Keem, I get why he did what he did, but you guys have to see he's accepting it himself. We just saw it. It's too soon. He's not. It's.
And here's the thing: be happy. Thank you for saying that. Keem is damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. Do you understand? I don't bring Albert back, and then I got Tina furious, and then she wants to quit, and all this other stuff. I bring Albert back too soon, and then other people are upset. And in the meantime, everybody's getting talked. Me and Mike are getting talked shit on. We're getting talked shit on by the fans. We're getting shit talked by Tina and Albert. Yeah. By the other host. We're just the bad guys, and all we want to do is fix the situation and make everyone happy. Mike went out of his way to do so much to help Tina and Albert.
Yes.
I have went out of my way to help Tina and Albert, right?
Yes.
We're still trying to help. And it's like, we got to get to a point where everyone realizes, look, dude, you know, you got to take responsibility for your own damn actions. You know, it can't just be always someone else's fault. You know, the same chat that'll sit there and criticize this move for bringing Albert back were the same ones trying to fucking trigger him in the first place. You know, it's like, you know, nobody wants to be accountable for anything. You know, it's very frustrating.
Why am I a rat? Tina's Big Daddy, you just popped up. I haven't seen you before, but I don't know why I'm a rat. I mean, because I explained to Mike that Albert was back. I think Mike kind of had a right to know when he doesn't know where his host is for the day. I mean, I didn't know it was a big secret that Albert was back. He was on live. Jesus, forgive me for telling Mike. You know what? I will take full accountability for that, Keem. Yes, I did tell Mike that Albert was on live. I'm sure he never would have found out.
Mike is pissed off because Tina and Albert were talking shit last night before Albert got brought back. I didn't know about that. That's why he's mad.
I mean, they were pissed. I don't know what I'm supposed to say here. This like I even said to Mike, and he's like, you have nothing to do. I mean, I don't have any. This is not Gidgy. The only part that Gidgy's involved with is I do a show with Tina. And I had every intention of doing that show today. I had no idea that what just transpired. I mean, Tina was ready to do the show. You saw her in the bathroom. But
Gidgy, can we figure out some way to make this Rastov's fault? I think that would help everyone.
What about Scooter? Can we make it Scooter's fault? What? Scooter and Rastov. That would be great. Look, it's nobody's fault. You guys just saw it. The kid has anger issues. Okay? I'll say it because nobody else will. I love Tina and I love her son. Metaphorically, obviously, I've not met them. I don't have that kind of love, but I do care about them. Tina and I we spend hours on the phone. In the past 4 days, I have talked to her more than I've talked to anyone. And I respect her and I respect her son. He is just not ready. What just happened shouldn't have happened. And that's not Tina's fault. And that's not Albert's fault. He's got medication. He's working through his problems. Keem's trying to do the right thing. You got a big heart, Keem. I see what you did. I know but I do think it's Albert and Tina's fault. You know, like me and Mike are trying to have Tina here. Me and Mike are trying to, let me just finish this. No. Me and Mike are trying to have Tina here. Me and Mike are trying to have Albert here, right? And, you know, there needed to be some time with Albert to be away to get better, to come back. And we're getting pressured and then we're motherfuckers and, you know, we're not treating Albert fairly and all this other stuff. And it's like, dude, you know, I got to defend Mike in this situation. It's like, Tina, Albert, y'all just need to chill. You know, it's not that we're fucking out to get you. That is the most insane shit ever. It really is. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, me and Mike were treated like we were out to get Tina and Albert through this situation. Yeah. And it's not true.
Tina, I know you're listening to me or you'll hear this. I know that is not true. The reason that I didn't pressure you more to talk to Mike last night, and I knew you were talking to Keem, was just to let you talk to Keem, and hopefully we could figure it out. It's only been 2 days. It's not enough time. Even a week, I think, would have made a good deal. But what just happened just proves everyone's point so much further. We've got to give Albert time as a young man, because he's not a child. You're right. He's a 20-year-old man. But we need to give him time to grow into his own person where he's not manipulating his mother, which is happening. Because Albert...
How am I doing today? I can tell you guys right now, I'm not doing that good. You know, the Charlie Kirk stuff is still very much bothering me. It's on the hearts and minds of our fans. It's on the hearts and minds of my family, my close friends, my employees that work here on the property in real life. I drove to get a coffee this morning, and every single flag in my town is at half mast. And it's not because it's not for September 11th. It's for what happened yesterday. So that's a lot. You know, that's something I've thought about at least 50 different times today, and it's unavoidable. I mean, and then on top of that,
did they catch him yet? I'm sorry.
No, they didn't. They released a picture of the suspect, and they're asking actually the community for help. But it just seems very suspicious, and I don't want to, make conspiracy theories. But the things that are being put out there just are not making sense, any sense at all. You know, I'm leaning towards this is a very professional hit.
Absolutely,
like,
I agree.
This is high level professional hit. This is not just some
JFK
random
type.
lone wolf.
Yeah, this is JFK type stuff. 100%. Watch. Mark my words right now. This is going to be a very JFK-esque situation.
And hey, look, I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong.
Too.
You know, just early stages. This looks like a serious professional thing that took place.
Absolutely. It was too. I mean, that was one shot, and that was. I mean, we saw what an amateur did to Trump, right? So that was. I mean, anyway.
Well, look. The shot itself isn't what makes me think it's a professional. The fact that the person was able to flee in the way they were, it makes me think that. That's all.
Mama G, I want to make that perfectly clear. I do think Albert deserves a second chance. I don't think today was a second chance. I think it was fun to have him, and he's showing that he's working. I do think he deserves a second chance. I think him and Scooter are absolutely amazing together. I will never change my stance on that. I just want him to be healthy and happy. That's what I want. Keem does have a big heart. I'm sorry, Keem. I know I cut you off. I've been reading it too much. Keem, you do. You've got a huge fucking heart, and you will do anything for anyone, but you got it. Your business is your business.
Well, the thing is I'm going to have Mike's back, and I need Tina and Albert to know that. I'm going to have Mike's back, all right? But also, I have Tina and Albert's back because Mike has their back. You know what I mean? Like, see how it goes down the chain?
Yes. It's like a family. It really is. Like, you and him are the boss, and then the family. It's
so when Mike is getting shit talked, right? When Mike is getting shit talked, then now Tina and Albert have a separation with me. Right. Now there's an issue, right? I don't like this, and I want this to be fixed.
Scooter tried talking. Okay, well, apparently things are still really hostile, so we'll see where it ends up. Tina, don't throw this away, please. You need this, Tina. We are good together. We're funny. Albert's going to get a second chance, I promise. Scooter doesn't.
Maybe not.
I mean, maybe not. You're right. Maybe not. I don't know. But you need this, Tina. Don't suffer because of this. This is crazy to do to yourself, Tina. This is crazy. Please listen to me. I know I'm not going to try and call you. I'm not going to bug you. But Tina, please don't give up this opportunity. Tina, I was door dashing before I started this. Please, for the love of God, listen to me. Sorry, Keem.
Susan said in the chat, she goes, I wish Keem didn't have Mike's back, but I understand why he does. Well, listen, I have Mike's back because in this situation, for sure, because Mike has given Tina thousands of dollars, helped her out for years and years and years. And I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Tina says it herself. Mm-hmm. So the fact that Mike got shit talked and all this is crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
They were really upset with Mike. Is Albert a hooligan? It's not a matter of that. It's just, look, we know there's anger going on over there. Tina's pissed right now. Tina thinks that Albert should be back now. She thinks he shouldn't have been. Yeah, I don't want to speak for her, but I'm just going off what she said. And, Albert's a very strong personality, and she will do anything for that child. She will, just like any mother would, right? But I think she's just kind of blurred from what the optics are on the outside world. Maybe. I don't know, Keem. This is a tough one because I don't know. We do need our Queen Tina back. Queens won't work without Tina. I'll say it right now. I need Tina. Your son is so funny. A fly litter.
Yeah, but you know what?
There's a clip.
Jesus Christ.
Gidgey.
What?
Gidgey. Everybody said Queens wouldn't work without Becky. Were they right?
No. Look, Keem, I know Tina's such a unique personality. Tina, what are you going to do? Go back to live streaming come on, girl. Keem, you know what kind of opportunity you give to us. You know you have changed. You have changed my life, Keem. I can't walk and I'm able to make a paycheck doing this. Tina.
I'm at the point now where I have went as far as I can to defend Albert, give Albert chances, and I like Albert much. I still do, and I'm always going to help Tina. And we get labeled like we are trying to hold them back. Me and Mike get labeled this way, and it's like, no, dog. You don't bite the hand that's feeding you. Like, actually, no, dog.
I do, but look, I know that, when I was talking last night, there's a level of respect I feel like anybody that is your boss deserves. Now, Mike and I, and even you and I now, I'm much more comfortable on you, and I goof around with you. But at the end of the day, you're always still going to be my boss. So there's just a point that you have to stop, in my opinion. And I understand entertainment's different. I do understand that now. But you two, in my opinion, and I think a lot of us forget this, you two still deserve respect for being the bosses. Just like we respect the office of the president, right? Doesn't matter who's in that chair. We respect that as Americans. We should respect our bosses at some meager level. And I just don't feel like that was happening.
Well, it's more than that. We earned it. We bent over backwards. We earned respect, and the fact that we didn't get it in this situation is wild. And I didn't know about the shit talking that was happening. I didn't know about it until just before I called in now, because I talked to Mike briefly. Mike's furious. Yeah, he can barely put a sentence together. Look, me and Mike have had very long histories on the internet, and we get betrayed by everyone.
Right.
It's just how it is, right? Because there's something to gain to say, fuck Keemstar. You put my name in the title, you're going to get views talking shit about me. Same thing with Mike. How'd
that work out for Becky?
It doesn't work out for any of them. Exactly. I've outlived all these dumb motherfuckers. I don't care. At the end of the day, when I wake up, I'm still Keemstar, bro. You ain't taking that away from me, Same thing with Mike, and I'm sure that's how he feels, right? But, it does get, that Justin Bieber song, Lonely? I'm so lonely.
Yeah. I bet it does, yeah.
We're not on that level. I'm not even trying to elude that, but it does feel a little lonely that you can't have real friends and real colleagues, right? Because, people want to take advantage of you. That's all.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that. And I that to me is just such a huge foundation, is the trust. And look, when I said to Mike, I thought you knew he was back. I really did. I trust you two. I will, things have been said and in confidence, and I wouldn't dream of repeating them or even saying I would repeat them in anger. And that's where we have to stop and look at what we're doing. Mike does love Tina. You guys are right. Mike, we all know their history. We've watched Drama Alert cover their history. It's long, and they are like family. Tina has Angry Grandpa's grandson living with her, for Christ's sake. They really are like family, and I'm sure this will work out. I really do think it. I hope it will. I don't know. Keem, what do you think?
I think I'm going to put the decision on whether or not Tina and Albert are still in the LCU in Mike's hands. It's up to Mike. Whatever he says, I'll go with, because he works with them in person. He's helped them out throughout all this, and if he feels so crossed by them that he doesn't want them to work with them anymore, then unfortunately they'll have to go. Like, my loyalty is with Mike,
I understand that, and as it should be in this situation.
You
at the end of the day, it's a business, and you have to do what's best for business, and what just happened on screen is not good for business.
Yeah. And that doesn't mean I hate Tina or Albert if
no.
things go sour at all. And that doesn't mean I wouldn't try to help them in some way in the future or on their own personal shows. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that, look, I know Mike very well. I know what Mike has done for Tina and Albert. And if Mike truly feels so crossed by them and he doesn't want to work anymore, I'm going to pick Mike over Tina and Albert. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. I can't say more on it other than just loop. So Gidgey, best of luck.
Thanks, Keem. I do appreciate Keem coming up, and I wanted to tell you guys I just had no idea what I could and couldn't say. And I don't want to loop about it. I'll absolutely... whoop!
I take that back. I am going to say one more thing. Thomas Mason said, Keem is bad for his own business. So bad that I got your ass hooked. You're here every fucking day, and you're going to be here tomorrow. Suck my dick.
How about that? Daddy has spoken. Business is tough, guys. Business is tough. And what I've learned in the entertainment business so far is your personal feelings don't matter. They really don't. You gotta perform. You gotta be a team player. Keem did ask me to do something tonight, little fucker, and he's right. I'm scared of Xylee. Look, man, my heart's breaking for it. It is. I want to talk about Rewind. I want to get off this because all we're gonna do is loop, right? I don't know what the future holds. Queens is not going anywhere, obviously. I don't even want to think about doing Queen. I mean, this is a tough one. We will deal with it. We're gonna be good. We got a fucking pay pig today. I'm ready for my Roach races. So anyway, thank you for the sweet notes. I saw everyone's messages and notes. You're right. I can do this. I'd just much rather do it with a legend like Tina. And after getting to know her, I know that she's got a lot of baggage and I know she's got a history, but I do know that she's a woman that has worked very hard in her life. And after yesterday, if you all don't think she's a comedic genius, you're crazy. Because every laugh that I had, every belly laugh, my ribs hurt at the end of yesterday. And dear God, what a great day to have that when there was so much pain. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Mike and I were speechless on the call before that because it was just like, you gotta fucking be kidding me. Y'all saw me with the school shooting. I couldn't keep myself together. This is a political... Hey, handsome, how are you? Oh, okay. I hope he comes in. Oh, he has problems. Yeah, we hear you. Thank you, Mike. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Hi, thank you. I'm sorry, Mike.
LolcowQueens super chatted $27.06. As anyone think Tina might be at risk? I don't think so, but might be.
Mike is here and he can answer that. There are a lot of people that think that maybe Albert's beating up on Tina. I'll just come out and say it. I don't think he's ever laid a hand on her. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart.
I wouldn't put up with that myself, okay? Albert's a big kid, but, I'll get my ass beat to protect somebody beating... I don't think so.
Mm-mm. Tina looks... Now, you know why y'all see that look of fear in her face? She knows Albert. She knows he's going to go off and look at you. Hi. Hey, handsome.
Devanan's missing teeth. Liz, super chatted $19.99. Fellow New Englanders know. Whenever, wherever, who but WB, I mean Thomas Mason.
That's great.
Okay, go back in there. Say hi to Gidgey.
Hi, Mikey. How are you?
Where's that?
Oh, okay.
Ooh, Psychic, what's going on? All right, go play, okay?
God, it's so cool. When you see the two of them, it's like, look at that. It's so... I need someone to do a side-by-side. One of you cool graphic people, I want a side-by-side of the two of their faces. It's so bizarre.
Take a lamp?
He just stole a lamp. He just picked up a lamp and walked out. He just picked up a lamp. The kid wants a lamp. He wants a lamp. Give him the lamp. He picks up a lamp.
So, yeah, I was obviously very angry. I didn't even ask Gidgey what was said. I don't want to know. I feel like, don't tell me because I'll be angrier if I hear it. It's just... And by the way, she didn't rat on anybody. It kind of came out accidentally in a way. We were talking before the show. And I was like, wait. What did you just say? She goes, nothing. Never mind. I was like, no, I want to fucking know what was said. Mia's in here too. Come here, Mia. Come say hi.
Hey, beautiful! Hi, Mia! You look so pretty! Oh my goodness, look. You got. Mia! Mia, look at your shirt! Look at your shirt, Mia!
You both got Bucky. Wow.
Oh, well, you better check your mail. Bucky may be taking a trip to come see you.
Okay. I love you. I had to pull up her pants because her pants were.
It still happens to Scooter. I get it.
Hey, go, buddy. Tell my door on the way out, okay? All right. So it came out in an accidental way that last night they were talking about me. And I was like, oh, God, I'm tired of dealing with this. You know? It's like, why? What have I done for this woman besides help her?
Right.
It merits me getting shit on. I've bought her food. I've let her come to her house to wash her clothes because she didn't have a washing machine. When Queen's money last month was low, I took my money and gave it to her so she would be whole. Like I took half of the money I made on Queens and gave it to Tina. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's human beings should just have a little more respect than to running their mouth over people that like do stuff for you. You know what I mean?
Y'all can think that it was some kind of... He didn't know Albert was back in the universe. Like, I mean...
I have no clue.
After he's the one that... Do you realize after what he said on Aussie a couple of nights ago, and everyone's been playing that, and then poof, Albert's back. Do you know how that made him feel? I mean, come on.
What happened? I don't remember what happened.
When you were saying Albert had said off screen he's going to slit someone's throat, it's a liability, he's going to kill someone, we can't have him, and that's what I told
That's
Keem.
why he was fired.
And then 2 days later, he comes back and Mike has no idea, and we're trying to figure out if the setup's going to get done. It's not like I ran to him and texted him last night and said, ooh, Mike, Tina and Albert, or Tina said this. It wasn't anything like that.
Yep. Yo.
Mike, do they know what was said?
No.
No.
I haven't said. I won't say.
I want to say it. That's so crazy, dude.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. They were mad Albert didn't get hired back, so they were saying, oh, we're going to say Mike raped Johnny and some fucking other crazy shit.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
That's not what I didn't hear.
I did have my phone on speaker.
Scooter heard it.
Scooter heard the whole thing. I just thought about that. Oh my God.
Why say some stupid shit like that?
Fuck, I totally forgot it. I don't blame him. I'm not going to blame him because whatever.
This is what I'm saying, Mike. Whatever you want to do, you want them gone, I got your back. This is crazy. You've helped them out so much. Like, I'm not standing for this.
Michael, go play, buddy. Love you. You gotta go play, okay?
Sorry,
That's ridiculous.
I didn't want. I was never gonna tell Mike what was said. I hope that we don't repeat anything else because that was mild compared to some of it.
I don't care. I want justice. I want actual justice. This is bullshit. This is insane. All right. Like you could have Tina and Albert, you could have just left us alone. Let me deal with it because I'm the king of 18 chances.
Yeah.
All right. But no, it had to be, oh, they're going to do this or we're going to do this and they better let us back or we're going to do this. It has to be all these threats and this and that. And it's like, I'm sorry, but do you not know that we got the keys to the kingdom? Like we can just shut the door.
Like it comes down to like Albert saying he's going to kill Scooter. Okay. Now, when you say that, Keem doesn't have a choice but to sever ties. And if he's going to bring him back, if something ever happens, it falls on Keem. So it has to be like a thought out decision.
Love you, Lily. Tina does need help. Tina and Albert both need help. Look, it's a very Interesting situation. There's a lot of anger issues. There's a lot of built up resentment. Tina, it feels like the whole world is against her, and they're not. And she doesn't realize when someone is on her side. Like, look, I'll be real honest, since we're all spilling the truth about everything. Since I've started this job, I've spent over $1,000 in, things for challenges, things for, props, whatever. I haven't asked for a dime. I want you guys to know that everything Tina gets, Mike pays for. Everything. And I can write it off on my taxes. I do my taxes. It's not a big deal, okay? But what I'm saying is, we both make a lot of money. And somehow, Mike is always.
Trophies and Clips super chatted $19.99. Tina should be suspended after that comment that was disgusting.
There's one more. Sorry. Hey,
Zeta Ray all day super chatted $19.99. Wow, Tina has hated your sister for how long, then talks about it dong the same damn thing. That's crazy. No respect anymore.
Scooter's in chat asking Dad for a protection team. Yeah, Selena. Tina has confided a lot in me, and again, when people are mad, they say things. I want to make this crystal clear. It was Albert that said that. It was not Tina. Tina did not say the sodomy part. That came out of Albert's mouth. Tina just felt like she was getting fucked over from Mike, and...
Scooter super chatted $19.99. Dad, can I get a protective detail?
Oh, stop it.
Look, this is what I'm going to say. Tina, all right, Albert, y'all better make peace with Mike. Mike better forgive you, because if he doesn't, I'm on Mike's side, dude. This is insane.
I love Tina, I love Albert, but obviously we know my loyalty. I've always said that it's going to be with Mike and Keem no matter what. I mean, I need a job. I don't have the luxury to walk away because my son gets upset. I don't. So I'm here as long as you all will have me.
I don't get it, Tina, because you've messed up. When you get punishments here, Tina, you take responsibility. You take it on the chin. This time Albert messed up. Like, he's got to learn to take it on the chin too,
She won't let him. She wants to do it for him. And that's I know.
Well, unfortunately, nothing can be learned without with consequences for actions. Unfortunately,
right. Yeah, you gotta. Here's the deal. So you brought him back today, right? You brought him back, and they had a great stream, right? It was fun. And unfortunately, the problem is Tina had a stream that she needed to do, and they decided to do a members only stream, which would have been fine, except they share a setup.
Gigi super chatted $20. Tina, Gigi had you on speaker and fucked up your paycheck on purpose. Never trust a racist. Never trust Gigi. Support Scooter instead. F Gigi the rat.
Thank you, Fire Gigi. I have my own Fire Gigi.
Is that their name, Fire Gigi?
Yes, isn't that cool? And they fought to get the duck when Balls was doing a duck hunt thing and they were killing ducks. They paid to get my duck. I have they're a real super fan. It's kind of cool. But no, I you know what? I keep my phone. I wear headphones. So yes, when I talk to you, you can rest assured you're on speakerphone. If you call me, you are on speakerphone. I don't like the idea of I grew up holding a phone, not this shit. So it's always on speaker or earbuds. It wasn't on purpose. I didn't even think about it. It was so crazy last night. I got Scooter and Keem in there talking about shit, and Tina and Albert talking to me, and the whole time I'm like, fuck, I had explosive diarrhea, for fuck's sake. It was horrible. I don't deal with stress. I don't. And it was stress that I didn't want to be involved in. And I was, because I'm Tina's friend. But Tina, it's a job. This is crazy. Keem brings him back. They have this great stream. And then what the fuck just happened? Why? God damn! If he was that pissed off, don't even turn the fucking camera on. I mean, you can't help stupid. I'm sorry, but Jesus Christ. What do you think that did to his chances to come back? I'm pissed off because this didn't need to happen. This did not need to happen.
Okay, Gigi. Mike, What are your thoughts on this situation?
Dude, I've been silent because you know me. You know, I got a lot I want to, but I don't want to say it live.
Yeah.
Pretty annoyed. Pretty mad at Tina.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tina has texted me a bunch of stuff, and I just responded to her right now saying, you better make this right with Mike. So Tina and Albert, if you're watching, I strongly suggest you take a minute, calm down, call into the damn show, and do what I say.
Yeah, please listen to Keem and Mike. Please. Please.
Do what I fucking say and make it right with Mike. Thank you.
Yes, Megamind, I want to make that clear, and I've been fielding this for a while. Yes, I'll tell you all the truth. The cards got lost. So, she's printed up new cards. If she does not, for whatever reason, make this right, come back, whatever, with the new cards, I will have Mike make something special for all of you. For what it's worth, I will definitely sign it. Also, I know that doesn't, I'm not Tina D, but I will figure out something to make it right for all of you. You've all been in my email messages. Mega, I'm speaking to you especially because you and I have been talking. Carrie, everyone that has paid for a card, I promise I will make it right. I promise you I will make it right. I feel bad about that. You know, I feel bad about us half-assing stuff. I don't like that. And I think that's what happened today is Mike was concerned because this was the whole stream centered around Tina being, you know, set up and in the bathroom and ready to go. So it was really stressful beforehand. And
right.
Yeah, I'm processing everything. It's just, I'm sorry it's happening to you too, Mike. I really am. Tina's innocent. Tina's not innocent. I mean, she's just not. I hate to say that, but unfortunately, I do live with a community manager that has loose lips. You know, maybe he was right to tell him exactly what was being said. I just don't think it was necessary. There were a lot of ugly things said, but again, there was a lot of anger. And, you know, people say nasty things when they're angry. Mike's point is he's been through this before with them. How many times does he have to go through this before accountability happens and we don't do this? It doesn't happen. In my opinion, Mike should have been involved in the decision with Albert because he was the one that made the decision to pull him in the first place. Keem has a big fucking heart and he knows good content. They were good together.
I was fine with Albert being brought back. What happened today, I was like, is he allowed to be back? Because yesterday, Keem was adamant, and I wanted to make sure that he's not fucking his chances from coming back by jumping on without permission.
Right. That was all it was. I mean, you could tell when I was talking to Mike, he was concerned. And I said, well, wait, no, I know he allowed it because, and I told him, because Scooter had asked me to call Albert around 11 something. I didn't get the message because I was out doing stuff and left my phone in the car. But when I turned the stream back on when I got in the car, he was already there. And I messaged Scooter a question mark, and he said, Keem approved. I left it alone. So I just assumed Mike would be part of that.
Yeah, the Albert stuff, I didn't even care about. You know, Keem made a decision, and he made a decision. The stuff that was happening before the show with us is the show was going on in 5 minutes, and we had goals for Tina, and we hadn't heard a word from her. We didn't know if she had the stuff for the goals. We didn't know if the camera was set up in the bathroom. We didn't know anything, and she wasn't even writing us. Like, well, so you're definitely not reading any of the notes today. I didn't know if she did anything with that book she was going to do. Like, she was supposed to draw me in it today. Yeah. I knew nothing because I hadn't heard from her because apparently she was up till 7 o'clock this morning talking shit about me.
I feel bad because I know it wasn't just me. I mean, you know, I don't know. If Gidgey was a snake, trust me, Mike would know everything that was said, and I'll never say that. Nor will Scooter at this point.
Gidgey didn't even intend to tell me. Gidgey didn't even. At first, she thought I already knew. You know, she had addressed the situation like I already knew what was said, and I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. She goes, "Oh, never mind." I'm like, well, you can't say that. because you've let some of it out. I need to know what the fuck's going on. And so she let me in on the bare minimum. I still don't know what was said outside of the Johnny thing, and I found that out from Keem, but that's ridiculous. And it takes a retarded person a horrible, evil person to fucking say something like that. You dumb fuck.
It was out of pocket. And I should have known I was on speaker, because when that was going on, Albert was really raging he was really upset when that was going on, talking about, past stuff that had happened. And I knew Scooter was in the other room. I knew he was, because I could hear the stream that he was watching. I just didn't think.
Really, any past stuff that happened was because of them.
Scooter is a good son, but I want you guys to know something. This is a job, and I assure you, if I took one of these and I opened it right now, he would suspend me. I promise. And that's his job, and I would expect him to. So just know, he and I can make this separation. Tina and Albert have lived together their whole lives, right? They've been together their whole lives, so they feel like they are a team fighting everyone else off in the world. I feel like they're just a closed little, they're so closed off because people have been so horrible to them for so many years. And Scooter's, he's been out on his own. He's a grown man as far as I'm concerned. It's just different. So I don't hold him accountable. And you're right, those accusations would destroy Mike's career, but just so you know, I knew that he was just ranting.
Listen, they wouldn't do shit to my career, because I would show up on their fucking front door with a camera and demand to know why they say it and prove that they're fucking making it up, and then fuck their lives up personally live.
Cajun lady, come on. We all come from the same place. Brownie points for what? Mike had no idea Albert was back. We couldn't get a hold of Tina. Cajun lady, I'm not that person. Come on. I care about you. That's why I picked you out. I don't need brownie points. I promise I don't.
But Gigi and I were in the Discord from 1 to right before 4, planning out the show together, and we hadn't heard from Tina. I was like, is she alive? And then Gigi goes, well, Albert's awake because he's on the show right now. I was like, what show is Albert on? And she said he's on Nuts. And I was like, does Keem know about this? And I said that because Keem was very adamant yesterday that he wasn't bringing him back. And if that's the case, I don't want him to fuck up his chances coming back by surprising Keem and just showing up.
Right. And Mike, come on. Anybody knows when you're taking an SSRI or any kind of antidepressant, it takes at least 2 weeks to get in your system.
Right.
I don't even know if he's picked up the fucking prescription, for Christ's sake. If he has, he's taken, 1 pill? That's not going to do anything, as we just saw. You got to understand, Albert, we were trying to protect you, not bringing you back. They were Okay, they weren't sweeping, but I'm telling you, Scooter had your back. He was going up, shutting people down that were talking about you. We were trying to silence the situation so you could get yourself together. Go ahead and talk if you want to. He's right here.
I'm not going to come on camera or anything, but I just want to say this. Look, Gidgey said nothing. Gidgey should not get any fucking hate here. That is something I overheard, and I called Keem immediately, because that is something that puts the company at risk. That is, the shit that I was hearing cannot fucking be said. Okay, so it is what it is. You call me a snake, call me a snitch. We can't.
No, you did the right thing.
Yeah.
You did the right thing. I didn't think about it. You did the right thing. And look, I've seen things happen behind the scenes, and in my opinion, the company should be the first. And I know that sounds really fucking cold, but this is our job. We got to take care of the company. Tina, Albert, and Mike, they're going to have to work it out, or they're not. But you have to remember, there is a long fucking history. And when it comes out, the things that were said, I don't know what else is going to come out. I would hope that we're not going to go much more into any detail, because again, I'm not trying to sweep. I'm really not trying to sweep. It was fucked up. They fucked up. Absolutely. Keem, yeah. Mike had every right to know also. He really did. At the end of the day, he had every fucking right to know. I wasn't really going to open it, by the way. I know. But it's a fucked up situation. And at the end of the line, I know that Mike paid for a bunch of stuff for our Blender stream, right? And he even asked me for my Cash App, and I've always averted him when he does that, because I feel guilty, right? It's not his job. No other host gets their shit paid for, right? When Xylie's buying these onesies that she's gonna write off, nobody's buying them for her. They're coming out of her pocket. But Tina gets all of her shit paid by Mike. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Why would Tina want her son on YouTube when she claims it right? It's you know why? You know why? I'll tell you why. Because it was a damn good fucking opportunity. Keem and Mike went out on a fucking limb. They knew damn good and well what could have happened. They went out on a limb. They found a great thing with Scooter and him together. And, you got to get the anger under control. You got to. You're right. Only in the LCU would someone consider not... I get that. But it is the LCU. And like Keem said, he is the king of 18th chances. And he truly is. We're lolcows. We're not normal people. We fuck up. Tina is one of the biggest lolcows in the fucking community. Her and Boogie are number 1 and 2. Albert's quickly becoming number 3. I didn't mean that. Oh, that's going to upset him. I didn't... Well, we are lolcows. If you can't take that, that's... Yeah.
I'm sitting here texting Tina this whole time. She's like, "Hey, he was joking." Some shit you don't joke about, and he was just being a piece of shit.
Exactly. I'm not Selena. If I was jelly when Mike offers to pay for the shit, I would let him. I don't. What I'm saying is, Tina should realize
you shit for here?
That Mike.
Why are you getting shit because Tina was talking crap? Why are you getting shit for that?
I don't know. I mean, it's always my fault. I've noticed this with Queens when Tina, like, okay, so the other day we had the challenge. You're supposed to drink what you can and then you wear the rest. Well, Tina did it reversed. And for some reason, that was my fault that we scammed.
Tina and Albert have no accountability for fucking shit, dude, okay? We tell this story like fucking 3 days ago when they were live. I get a call from Tina. Albert like quit nuts or something. This is the day he got fired. I think was it or the day before?
Day before.
Like, apparently, she calls me and says that Scooter responded to a comment from Roxy in the comment section that said that Albert puts Tina through walls or something. And Albert said he goes, "I asked Scooter why he read it live, and he says because I wanted to." And we were like, "What the fuck?" And so I told Keem, Scooter shouldn't do that. That's bullshit. And then I went back and watched myself, and he never said it. It never happened.
Never. That is something we've noticed. Tina and Albert sometimes hear things one way and run with it. Scooter never did that. It never happened. It was all up here. So you all thinking that I'm some kind of snake or look, Scooter's got a business mind. He heard some stuff last night, and yes, he went to Keem with it. That's his business, not mine. I respect him for it. I actually do. But look, Tina and Albert are going to figure it out and make it right with Mike, or they aren't. I don't know. But I think this is crazy for Tina not to get up here. I think that is insane, Tina. I think you're being a chicken shit not getting up here and facing him and squashing this shit, because it's got to happen live. I'm not going to not let it happen live. I'm sorry. People deserve it. People deserve it. So, Tina, there's not going to be any back talking. You get your ass up here. We're going to deal with this. We're going to get over it. And we are going to move on and be the queens that we know we can be. Because we both need paychecks and we both enjoy our jobs. Mike will tell you, man, I've been talking to him since 9 this morning. I love this fucking job. I love it. But I also see, I saw someone ask, well, why is it Tina's bathroom? Well, what's the fuck? I'll eat in my bathroom. No problem. I don't have roaches. I don't have shit. Well, okay, hang on. To be fair, they are patching the ceiling as we speak. The bathroom's almost clean, but it's clean.
Showers.
Yeah, we've been taking showers. But anyway, that's why, because Tina she's got a very unique personality. She's content. Who else can stream from a busted up bathroom in a fucking mobile home from 1970?
Right.
And that's why Tina gets that stuff. So a lot of people think, well, it's not fair. Gigi doesn't. What do you want me to do? I'll go stream in my bathtub. It's clean. She left the Discord. She probably did. It's Albert that leaves.
Super chatted $27.06.
She can't leave
Mike,
it.
don't let it get bad again, please. We need Tina in your videos and you in hers and on Queens.
We're gonna look. You guys are crazy if you don't think that Mike's gonna try. But I'm telling you right now, Tina, This has to happen up here. We got to get through this. Right. Mike is not going to do this behind closed doors because it was done behind his back to begin with. I know Mike well enough to know this. And I'll be real honest, Keem came up and exposed it to everybody, so they deserve to know everything. I'm not going to go into everything that was said. We got a gist of that, where it was going, and that was about an hour conversation. So you can just imagine. I'll let your minds wonder. But we need to hash this up here. And Tina, you and I both know it wasn't a joke. It was just shit talking. There's a difference, okay? He was just shit talking. I get it. But there were some bizarre things that were said during the shit talking.
Right.
They are self-sabotaging. That is exactly what this is, Valerie. She bit the hand that fed her. Exactly, Final Chicken. I mean, how is okay, Saul, I want you to tell me how Mike is doing Tina dirty.
Chatted $19.99, supporting the show, cuz this is raw, real, and necessary.
100%. 100%. And it's gonna stay raw and real until you get your ass up here. Tina, you can't afford to not have your job. You and I both fucking know it. Let's get up here. Let's work it the fuck out. This is crazy. You have got to learn that you got to let this kid go. He's a big boy. He can fight his own fights. Let Albert take care of Albert and let Tina take care of Tina. And I'm telling you, you two would soar. But right now, you're so goddamn codependent, neither one of you can see straight. Mike, I'm so sorry. I hate that this is happening. I cannot tell you how hard this man works. And for anyone to say, and I'm just going to tell y'all right now, if you don't think he was helping the whole fucking time behind the scenes, no, he wasn't writing scripts and shit like that, but he was there for me to cry to because I felt like a fucking idiot because I was, anyway. The amount of work that this man does and the amount of support that this man gives to the LCU in general. He hops up on lives. He hops in people's things. He gets in the Discord. Well, not. I think he's back in the Discord now, but he wasn't for a while. But he was always in the Discord talking to you guys. He busts his ass for this community, and I've seen what he does for Tina behind the scenes. And I've seen what Tina does for him. They do great shit together. But Mike's been through this one. Right. So yesterday, when they were upset and felt like Mike was the reason, there's a reason that Mike was the reason you weren't back yet, Albert. You're not ready. It wasn't anyone being mean.
Sicilian Princess super chatted $20. Mike, I want to know you want to buy my dinner. And the reason I think Tina wanted him on YouTube, and Mike can correct me so she can stop him.
What does that mean?
So she can stop him from his anger? You don't have to donate again, Sicilian. I'll watch chat, but explain to me more what you meant by that. There's a reason why Tina still lives in that nasty-ass trailer despite everything Mike and Keem have done. What's the reason? I don't get it. I mean, I know she gives like half of her paycheck to Albert. They live very well. Albert does not go without. I will tell you that. Tina, she does a lot for him. She does. I just want to see what Sicilian... Wonder Woman! I saw a GIF the other day I was going to put in chat. I'm so glad to know you're still around. I love you, girl. It's so nice to see you, beautiful. Thank you. Tina thinks Mike has money. He's supposed to cater to her. But here's the deal. Tina has money, too. I've only gotten one paycheck, and it wasn't great, but it was definitely sustainable for a month for myself and my son if I was supporting us. So I don't know the ins and outs of the money. I don't. I know they both talk. Tina doesn't talk about it as much as Albert does. Albert, I think it's just because it's new and exciting. Right. But yeah, the money, I hate money talk. I despise money talk. I really do. And, we all have to take accountability. I think that's the big thing here is that Tina and Albert talking about how they feel Mike's, trying to underhand them, or Mike's pulling shit, or Mike's not wanting them to do things. You can't think that way. You have to believe that if there's one man on the face of this earth, I mean, you guys have been through hell and back.
Listen, Giddy, it's once again no accountability.
Yeah.
It's my fault Albert got fired. It's not that he threatened to kill somebody on the internet. It's nothing to do with that. It's me.
Like, what did she even say? What she said, I'm not going to go into details because that would be me, telling on her. But they both felt that Mike was the reason Albert wasn't back after only 2 days. And, we all know, I was petrified about this. Mike will tell you, I'm like, dear God, Mike, I'm already getting questions. How do I feel this? Yesterday, Keem's saying he's not, and it's like, holy shit, now he's back. I'm like, oh my God. It's a bad look. How do people not see? That's a bad fucking look.
Right.
But you're right. It comes down to accountability. And, we know that I see a lot of people saying Albert runs the shit and Albert does this and that. I don't know how true. Is that true, Mike? Is Albert really, does he control the money and where everything goes and what happens?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think any of us know. Oh, Gaming Monkey, thank you, dear. Why were you fired last week, Mike? I wasn't fired last week.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Threatened to go IRL.
Tina didn't say, Tina's just mad. Tina was just mad. Tina didn't say anything. It was Albert that said something. Tina was just, she was sticking up for her son. She was with her son, all right? They were mad. They were saying things. Doesn't matter what was said. It's the fact that they felt Mike was against them. Mike didn't even know that Albert was back. They didn't even think to contact Mike and say, hey, talk to Keem. He's cool with us coming back. How do you feel? When Mike was the one that originally called Keem to say, hey, he needs to be off of there. Let me ask you a question. Who wants to go to an IRL event now?
Right.
I don't. Just saying. I don't care if it's jokes. I don't. Scooter doesn't.
Here's the thing. What people maybe aren't aware of, those flip outs that Albert's having are real. They're real. They're not staged. And so I can't have Tina calling me all the time scared because this dude's destroying the fucking living room and I hear him break another fucking TV. She's gone through 5 this month because he has such enriched anger problems. And if the show are making them worse.
Yeah.
Let's say the show is fake. I'm not calling your kid's show is fake. I'm saying, let's say it's fake. Albert needs to know to go with the flow instead of taking everything Scooter says so fucking personally. And all Scooter did was yell at Albert that he needs to do more. And then Albert's screaming at the top of his lungs at the camera again for the 5th time that week. And so I told Keem, hey, you should I didn't say, hey, Keem, fire Albert. I called Keem and said, hey, you should know what's happening right now because Tina just called me and Albert's doing this again and he's breaking shit. And the show's making it worse.
It made it
he needs
much
medicated.
Worse.
That's what I told Tina. I was like, Tina, get this kid medicated and he can come back. That's what I said.
Twiggy with a loaded gun is safe. Oh, come on, stop. Look, Albert is not some kind of monster. Nobody is painting him out to be that, but he does have anger issues. We just saw it on live again today. Okay? Right. There is no more masking it. Albert cannot be on a live stream right now. He is not mentally able to handle it. Period. There's no in between on that. I think y'all are crazy if you try and bring that poor boy up there. At this point, I feel like it's mean. And I will gladly go get Scooter to give me the notes from the last show where he blew up on nuts. It was clearly written in there. Scooter writes these notes out and it was clearly written in there. Hey, Albert, I'm going to go after you. Let's do a fake fight. Those words. And Albert did admit he woke up late, didn't get to read the script, whatever. It's a job. We all have to take it seriously. We all have to plan. We all have to be ready. It's only 2 hours a day of our life. If we can't show up for 2 hours a day, we probably need to not do this.
Right.
The chat is going to harass him. Guess what? The chat harasses me. The chat harasses everyone. It's YouTube. You got to be able to handle it. If you can't handle it and you can't not get one guide, you shouldn't be on the internet.
Way. Super chatted $19.99. Tina cannot always defend Albert. He is a grown man and I get that is her child, but when is enough because everything is about to fall apart. Mike, you stir the pot for content, but I know this is not content.
No. This is raw. This is raw and real.
Here's the thing. I texted her privately. I'm not going to say exactly what I said, but like that person just said, because she was like, "Come on, Mike, it was a joke," and I go, and I said, "Hold on, would it be funny if I said Albert, and I won't finish that fucking statement. I go, would that be a funny joke, Tina? If what Albert said to me, I said about fucking Albert, would that be fucking funny? I was like, stop defending him when he says stupid, retarded shit. You can't defend that. It's heinous. You can't. It wouldn't be funny if I fucking said that about Albert, would it, Tina? So don't think it's fucking funny to joke about me.
But why not just take the accountability and say, yeah, it was said, we were mad. Why say it was a joke? Nobody was joking.
Right.
I mean, Keem knows you weren't joking when you were threatening to. Yeah, Keem, you
just like the Scooter thing. He said that not only did Scooter like read the comment, but when he asked him why he read it, and that Scooter responded, "Because I wanted to, because I can." This is a made-up conversation.
He made up the whole thing about the whole thing was a total fabrication. It was bizarre.
The question is,
and it's not the first time he's done it. Exactly.
Did he gaslight himself? I don't know.
Nobody knows.
These are the reasons why I said he needs to be medicated before he's brought back. And it's true. Because guess what? If he does flip out and he fucking stabs somebody in the fucking chest on the internet, it's Keemstar's fault.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I care about Keemstar, and I don't want this fucking... Anytime I've gotten in trouble on Queens, I've told Keem, you can have my percentage back. You know, I'll publicly apologize. Every time I've said this, when the stuff happened with Twiggy, I knew I was wrong. You know, I should not. I let my anger get the best of me, and I said some stuff to Twiggy. And Twiggy, I apologize. I shouldn't have threatened you like that. Okay, I shouldn't have. I definitely should have watched what I said. And so that night, I left the Discord. I wrote Keemstar, and I was like, "Look, dude, I fucked up. I threatened to go IRL on Twiggy again because he was disrespecting my wife and my marriage, and I fucked up. I'm sorry to keep putting these bad looks on you. You can have the percentages back. I'll sign whatever. I'm sorry." That's accountability.
Yeah. I'm reading the comments. I mean, they're overwhelmingly in your favor, and it is an accountability thing, Tina, at this point. Unfortunately, I didn't even think Scooter would hear what was being said. I don't think it's the end of the world that it came out, because it just shows, I mean, no offense, what just happened on live stream shows. Albert's not ready, honey. He's just not. I'm so sorry, Tina. It's a great opportunity. And I truly think, Mike, if they take accountability and they have your support and guidance, that one day Albert will be able to do this if it's what he truly wants. But we all know when we just see Albert sitting there like this the whole entire stream, that's probably not what he really wants, right? He's reading the chat. He's getting upset.
Right. No, listen. When Twiggy and Steak came over to the house, they had some narcotics with them. And Albert, the entire time, his leg was going a mile a minute because he has a horrible anxiety disorder. Mm-hmm. Kid has anxiety, and I love Albert, okay? I have no... Aside from last night, okay? I've usually never had any problems with Albert. But he has this anxiety disorder, and this... I get anxiety from being in this fucking LCU, okay? I've been canceled 4 times this year. I get fucking anxiety here, okay? So somebody with an anxiety disorder, it's gonna fuck them up. So he needs to, like, before he joins, he needs to, 1, be coached, 2, be medicated, and 3, be prepared for everyone, like, hating you, okay? Because they've hated me half the time I've been here.
And me too. I've gone through that. It's not fun. It's not easy. But as an entertainer, if you want to call it that, if you want to call it a YouTube, whatever, if you're going to get up in front of thousands of people and you're going to talk, you have to understand that out of those thousands of people, 80% are going to hate your ass. Just because they can, because they're on the internet. The other 20%, they're genuine fucking people that are going to fuck with you. But people get on the internet just to fuck with people. And a lot of us understand that. I just don't think Albert's ready to make that separation yet. Mike, do you think Nuts will survive without Albert?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Scooter is very entertaining. I was trying to get him on Aussie. Like, you know.
I think he would be like great Scooter. With Steak. I'm not going to lie, and that's not because he's mine, but y'all, if you saw that episode where him and Steak did it raw, and they were just... I was laughing my ass off 2 rooms away, and you could hear it. It was so fucking funny. They gel well together. They really do.
But I also think there would be a place for Albert on the show when he's ready for it. In the meantime, it's not like you have nothing coming in. You have a paycheck coming from it. Your mom has a paycheck from Queens.
Yes.
Take the time. My kids are fighting, I think, behind me. Take the time and make yourself right before, because you have to know this is not fostering a good environment for you. Come here, buddy, and then leave again. Come here.
Hi.
Hi.
Gidgy.
Hi, Mikey. What are you doing?
I'm good.
Come here. Say hi to the internet. Come here. Okay, come here. Right here.
Look at that little tongue. I love you to death. Look at. Oh, please, somebody screenshot that, please. That's what we need right now, Mikey. That's what we need, baby.
No.
Your smile makes my heart smile, sweetheart. My
Michael, say,
God.
send me $1.
Send me $1.
He asked nicely, everyone. I'll make him feel like he didn't
over
deserve
there.
$1.
You
No.
always be sad.
Over in here.
He's not sad.
I'm not sad. Are you sad?
No.
$20. Tina will be back. 100 emoji. I'll be. Folded hands emoji. They are just upset, stuff happens, but everyone will be okay. They are just going through raw emotions and that's okay. We got this. 100 emoji. Heart emoji. What is Asich book? Rolling on the floor laughing emoji. I love you. Get plus Mike. Hi Mikey. Red heart emoji.
Michael, that person said hi to you. Her name is Jade. Say hi, Jade.
Hi, Jabe.
Oh,
This is True Love. Paul sent you $10. Hey, thank you, True Love.
Thank you, True Love.
final
Well,
month
doggy.
sends you $1 too. Look at all this money you making. What are you doing making all this money, Mikey?
Making all this money for us.
You little money maker.
I want to say final month sent you $1. Say thank you, final month.
Thank you, Fiverr.
Oh my
All right.
God.
Go back in there, okay?
Can we just use your child? Can you just sit him there and let him read all the
I know,
donuts?
right?
We'll make a fortune.
You just sit him in the chair and he just like begs.
God, he's adorable. It's just so crazy, you guys. Please, I'm not in the Discord right now, but please tell me you got some of those pictures of them together. My God, that was good. Tina, come on. Get the fuck up here. Let's get this over with. Albert's not going to be on for a while. It'll be okay. Give it a couple of months. And I mean a couple of months. Best case scenario, 30 days. But let's just give it time. Let the medication get in there. Let's talk to Mike. Come on, Tina. Please, Tina. This has to happen up here. We can't half-ass this, all right? Our fans deserved. They were here. We were going to have a great day today. I'm telling you, money has been flowing all over the LCU today. Today would have been a fucking hit. Jesus Christ, look at all the dollars your son just... What the fuck? Okay, stop! Jesus!
Let me get him back in here. Hold on.
When
to see this.
when all else fails. That is pretty cool. Get a bunch of more dollars in. That's real. Can I? Oh my God, that's so cute. I don't think he gets it. I think it's like, I don't know. God, he's so fucking cute though. And I think it's because he's... Oh no. Shut up. Please no. Hello?
Oh,
How are you doing today, sir? Matthew, please look at my co-host. It's nice to have you here today, Mike.
thank
Okay, I brought in the kids to dance for their dollars.
All
Okay.
right.
And Michael, here's all the dollars you made.
You both
Michael, say-
made. Oh, look, those are Mike's. Now, hang on, because Mia hasn't gotten any dollars yet. Can Mia get a few dollars? Let's see.
All right, Mike. This AMZ says for Mikey. Megamind says for Mikey. This person sent Yunkley sent $1 for Mikey. Valerie, Del Parkway, Demi. Michael, look at all this. This is crazy.
There's some for Mia now. I see Mia's coming in. Mia and Mike.
Nikki sent for Mikey and Mia. Make you
Yay!
happy? Oh, I love you too, baby.
Oh, we love you so much. I can't even heart them all. They're coming in so fast.
This Jade says, get Mikey and Mia some candy or something. You got it.
Oh, look at all the... Oh, my God. You
We needed this.
Yes.
Guys, this is crazy.
You're Chucky.
Yucky.
What's this? Take my money, Mikey. Look at that. Here, Mia. Here's one for Mikey and Mia. Oh my goodness. Look at all that. Look at that.
Look at all these dollars you guys are getting.
Mikey, Mia. Thick Gemini says Mikey and Mia. Wow. Look at all this. Megamind. Oh my goodness.
Every one of these pop-ups are money for you.
These are all for you two, Mikey and Mia. Nobody else. They're not for Gidgy. They're not for Daddy. They're for you two. Every bit of this is going straight to you.
Candy shop.
You want to get candy from a candy shop? You got it.
How about some ice cream too? Mikey, do you like ice cream?
Okay, they're coming in my car. This is incredible.
Guys, aww. Tina, I know this is your heart, Tina. Get up here and love these babies with me. Come on, Tina. It's enough.
I'm gonna say his IQ is getting lower. I can't get lower, brother.
Sita, Jesus.
Sita Ray all day. Oh my goodness. Michael, stay in that because that's a lot of money.
Wow,
You
Sita.
get more money?
Michael,
Sita, you're
Sita
amazing.
Ray just spent $100.
That's gonna get you a big toy. Oh, Zeta, that was...
It didn't even announce her donation.
I don't know why it's
Zeta
not...
Ray all day super chatted $99.99. Mia and Mikey Daddy's gonna get you something fun soon.
Oh,
Guys,
look
put your
at
hands over your
huge
face.
ass. Oh. Screenshot!
That's what we do for
my
100.
God.
Daniela79 super chatted $20. Here's $10 for Mia and $10 for Mikey. Love you, Mike, Gidgy, Scooter, and Tina and Albert.
You guys are so awesome. That was so special. God.
We needed this happiness because I was.
Yes. You guys. Oh my God. Mikey and Mia and Mike Sr. from Donald and Cece from more money. Yes. She's saying more money. Look at all this money. Look at all this money. Mia,
It's coming in like wildfire.
This is so. Look.
Hey Mia, ask for members.
Okay.
There, you guys, this was so fun. Oh, I needed that. Do you feel? I feel.
It's a nice change of pace.
God, it's still coming. It's still coming,
Oh,
Richie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Richie.
Thank you, everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Thank you, guy. Oh.
All 5 members say thank you. Thank
One
Gemini.
more face with all 3 of y'all, because you're full screen now. If you can get Mikey back just a little bit, it's such a cute pic. Yes! Ah!
Michael, make the face we're making.
Screenshot.
5 fur babies super chatted $50. Dance for the kiddos.
Dance!
Okay.
Dance! I got a song.
That's a lot.
Emojis explode.
Money.
Dance. Oh, we gotta dance, everybody. Ready?
Yeah. She's in beast
Zeta Ray all
mode.
day super chatted $99.99. At a girl, me more money is always the answer. Lol.
She's ruling from there.
Zeta's
Zeta.
just hit another 100.
Crown
Zeta's
of
a-
grime, throne of tiles, stick
Zeta's trying to get Tina's spot. What she's trying to do.
Come on, Zeta. Come on. You know we'd be good. No. Tina, get your butt in here with these babies. Come on, girl. Zeta gonna take it if you don't get in here. Woo! It's a fat girl summer. Woo! Well, I can assure you, we will make sure we get a stuffed B-U-C-K-Y or B-U-C-K-E-E in the mail to those 2 tonight.
Wow.
Do you have a P.O. box?
No.
Okay, I'll
My address is public
Yeah,
information.
I figured it was probably public, so I'm gonna send them. So I want to send them something for this.
Okay.
Zeta again with "Atta girl, Mia. More money is always the answer." See, Zeta and I got Mia. We know how to raise her right. Wow. For Mikey and Mia, still coming in. Look at all those W's. We love you too, Mikey and Mia. You're amazing.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, we're gonna finish the conversation. Okay.
Love y'all.
Love you.
Thank you. Take the lamp and run, Mikey. Oh, sorry.
Mike, actually, that's a ghost box. Can I have this?
A what?
I had this. Bridget had this made for me. It's a spirit box.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Bridget, I want to get to know Bridget. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Buddy.
Uh-oh. I just lost my chat.
Thank you, guys. That was a crazy little burst of no-nos. Thank you. It's humbling. Thank you to all of you.
It was a great palate cleanser from what we were talking about. I'm worried. We got 30 minutes left. Tina, I will drop down and mute myself if you would like to come up and talk to Mike. This does not pertain to me. You're absolutely right. I don't need to be a part of it, but it needs to happen on live. The people deserve the answers and they deserve the accountability. I'll be quite frankly honest. We've all swept and turned things.
I deserve an apology.
Yeah, and it needs to be public. It does. Because look, you guys know Mike is not trying to do anything but good stuff. And, you know, when you...
I'm only here for Tina.
Yeah, I mean, he really is. He's not here for steak. He's not here for me. He's here for Tina. Zeta, Jesus.
Zeta Ray all day super chatted $99.99.
Thank you, Zeta.
Mike M and I love you, Bridget and the kids. We want the best for you all always.
Bridget and the kids are leaving. I'm gonna go say goodbye.
Yeah, go ahead. And that's something I want Mike to realize that he is appreciated, and it hit him like a fucking brick when he found out Albert was back. I knew just pale white, like, what? I'm like, oh, well, they're doing a members only, so it's okay. I still at that point didn't know. So yeah, it's, God, there was a layer of dust up there on my camera. But yeah, thank you, Zeta. Your generosity is amazing. You know, I greatly appreciate it. And I know it meant a lot to Mike. Phil. No, look, it's just Zeta. Yeah, I mean, look, I really hope things work out. Tina, he's serious. You got to get up here. Don't throw this away. What are you going to do? You're going to go back to streaming on your own? Come on, Tina. We're good together, Tina. You know we are. And you know with Mike's guidance, we can't lose. We just got back, Tina. This is not on you. Albert will work his shit out. Take care of yourself, Tina. Please. Who is Zeta? Zeta's amazing. She's been around a long time. So you talk about content. She's funny. She's very funny. I love you too, Phil. Man. No, Tina did not say it. It wasn't something Tina said. Tina was just being there for her son. She was, look, she wanted him back too. She thought it was bullshit. Somehow, and this is kind of like the story with Scooter where he supposedly read out a dono that he didn't. They think that Mike was trying to keep Albert out, and he was, but for the right reasons. He wasn't ready to come back. He needs some time. It just, I hate what's happening right now because we were just, like, if you're looking at trajectory, like Tina and I were, we were going like this for so long and we just finally got up there, right? And we're right here at the top, Tina. We're right fucking here, getting ready to take our place back as the number two. We got to separate the personal from the business right now. It's 2 hours. I need you for a show. Don't throw it away over this. Not when everyone's willing to help you. Not when everyone has a handout that says, okay, just take accountability and let's move on. I hope it works out. I have no idea. I'm not a fortune teller. I need my Madam Swamp Stomp here, and she's not. So, Tina, I think you're crazy. I was just telling Tina, I think she's crazy not to come up here and deal with this. I know she's going to want to deal with it privately and sweep it, and it can't be. It's got to be public, Tina. I don't think Mike is comfortable talking to you privately at this point. Shit. You're right. It was in private until Keemstar came up here and made it public. You are absolutely right. I knew all this was happening when Balls was on.
I didn't know any of it that was said.
Hey, Steak.
What is up, Steak?
What's up, folks? I just got off the phone with Tina.
How's it going?
I called her during all this going on. Well, she's crying her fucking eyes out, and she said she'll be up here soon.
Okay, good.
Mike, I got a little bit of information from her side that changes it a little bit. That I think makes it a little bit better. She's saying that she and Gidgey were on the phone talking about, work, talking about challenges, and Albert was in the background sort of just going off, right? And he said, well, if Mike wants to make up rumors, how would he feel if I said this rumor? And Tina told him no and disavowed it. So she's crying her eyes out right now because she doesn't know why she's getting slammed on. And I offered to Tina, I said, look, I'll hop up on Queens right now because right now she's crying her eyes out and she's not going to hop up. While she's, right? That's not Tina. Tina's the tough, badass bitch, so she has to get her shit back together. So I just figured, fuck, dude, it hurts me because I like Tina D unironically as a friend, but I understand that saying those types of things is fucked up and wrong, right?
Right. I texted her privately. Say, well, how would your son feel if I said this rumor about him?
No, it would be just, it'd be just as fucking horrible.
You don't do that. That's heinous to try to say. And apparently that was not even the worst of it.
Well, I don't know what everything was said. I do know that they were venting probably, and it probably didn't need to fucking come all the way up to live. However, if bad things are happening and feelings are hurt, I feel like there just needs to be a fucking kumbaya meeting behind the fucking scenes where we get together and actually break this shit down.
You have to understand that Keem brought it to live. Keem is the one that came up here and did this. Keem's the one that
started. When you started, Albert was freaking out. That's what brought it up.
Right. Well, it's his universe. Keem's allowed to bring anything he wants to screen, right?
Yeah.
But
Albert did.
I know Tina right now is lit. I didn't think I'd ever see or hear Tina cry in my life.
Yeah.
She is very upset about the whole situation, and I just thought it would be fair to the Queens audience to let you guys know the reason she hasn't fucking hopped up yet is she's literally bawling her fucking eyes out.
That means a lot.
Nobody's fucking happy about this.
No.
Well, I love this channel. I love the LCU, and I unironically love Tina D. So I had to call because I was like,
all I want is an apology. That's it. I just want her to say sorry.
Right, and that should be something considered. I think your apology needs to come from Albert, because Tina D definitely told him that not to say that shit and that it's fucked up and wrong.
Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know any of it that was said. I didn't want to hear it because I'm the type. If someone's saying about it, don't tell it to me. I'll just, I accept that you don't fuck with me. You want to talk about me, and that's that. That's how I work.
Yeah. And I didn't come up here to fucking sweep for Tina at all.
No.
That shit should have never been fucking said at all. I just wanted people to get fucking both sides of it because she's unable to come up right now. And it hurts me to see it because I understand, that y'all have a relationship outside of here that's spanned for some time. Right? Yeah.
And I
Queens
said,
is a fucking great ass show.
I
agree.
Like I said, all along, rough ass patch. They were venting. That's all that happened last night was venting. That is it.
I get that, but my thing is, I've never vented about Tina like that.
I know. I get it.
I've had reasons. He's given me reasons to vent, and I don't.
I get it.
I think you guys have both got a messy past that involves each other sometimes. True. So I think personally, just being objective, because Mike, I like you too. I talk to you pretty much every fucking day as well. There's definitely a lot of mess, and I think there's old feelings from long ago that are resurfacing a little bit. And I think that's what the major fucking problem here is. And Albert obviously needs to be medicated, and Albert obviously needs to fucking understand or change his perspective of what the LCU is, so he's not getting as fucking upset for sure.
Albert doesn't need to be in the LCU right now. Can we all agree on that? Or do you think he should be
medicated first?
Right.
And then he can handle it.
Yes.
I don't think he can handle it.
No.
I think he just has to let the meds fucking
get
I'm
in.
on meds.
I am too.
It takes a minute.
2 weeks to get in your system. Then it takes another month for it to balance. I mean, it's not something that happens overnight. Nobody's being mean. We saw what just happened on live with Albert. That just sets us back another 2 weeks. You know, now we're going to have that clip being played all over God's creation until Keem and Scooter go up and shut it down and try and sweep some more. So if we could just get Albert to shut the fuck up, his chances of coming back improve drastically. I'm just being honest.
What do you know about the Dandridges? Are they the shut the fuck up type people? Probably not.
I know, but it's a business. It's a business. We can't have him coming up in the middle of my stream threatening to fucking tear shit out. I mean,
100%.
I think you guys are all being too fucking nice. Tina and Albert need to get their ass up here and fucking say sorry.
That's what I said.
Tina D's on her way. She was bawling her eyes out. She asked me to come up and, let people know.
We only have 20 minutes left. I mean, it's a show. You either want the job or you don't.
They need to come up here and make things right with fucking Mike. Mike has done nothing but bend over backwards for Tina and Albert. And Tina and Albert have both made so many damn mistakes. And we're over here trying to help. There shouldn't be shit said about us. Point blank, period. All right? I don't care how much people like Tina and Albert. We like Tina and Albert too. But I don't give a fuck. At this point, it's just straight up disrespect. Dude, and they got to make this right. And if this show ends and things aren't made right, Mike, I might take the decision myself and just say no.
19 minutes, Tina and Albert. We're not joking. 19 fucking minutes. This is ridiculous.
I don't give a fuck. There could be a million people in their chat. No, we love Tina.
Nobody's
I'm still
chatting
going to be Keemstar. I'm still going to be on my live show, and I'm still going to get views. So I really don't care that much. This is like a respect thing, bro. We've been going through hell because of all these mistakes with Albert and Tina and this and that, and we're trying to help. And now we're getting shit talked about us. I'm not standing for it. I'm not.
Yeah, I've done too much to be disrespected privately, publicly, anywhere.
Tina, come on. Jesus Christ, you've done this your whole fucking life. I've seen you cry on live stream plenty of times. Steak nice, but we've seen it. Let's get real. You got a fucking job. You can't afford to not have the fucking job. Get up here and make it right and let's start over. This is fucking stupid.
Said she's trying to get in.
Oh, there might be... Wait, stop. There might be an actual issue where she can't get in because if he left the Discord, then she's got to get host role or something like that.
No, she doesn't. I can pull her up. She doesn't need host role. Just get in the Discord. D-Money.
Okay, well, excuse me, Gidgey. Can you get Scooter? Can you go tell him to help them get in? He's a community manager, which means moderator, everything. He can give her mods and hosts and all that shit. Can you get Scooter on it? Because I got to go do my show. I got to go get ready for my show. Thank you.
Thanks, Keem.
I talked to her. She is trying to come up. She does want to fucking come up and talk. You're muted, Gidgey.
Scooter's not in the house. He left because he was having to take phone calls while I was live about all this shit going on. Tina, talk to D-Money. All you have to do is click on the link down below in this stream, hit join Discord, and you join. It's not a big deal. But we need to work this out, and we shouldn't have waited until 18 minutes before the stream ends. I don't understand why we had to sit here and beg for an hour and a half. I understand you're upset. We're all fucking upset. I got left alone to do a goddamn stream by myself.
I know there's a lot of fucking hard feelings. I know there's a lot of fucking hard feelings right now, and a lot of bad things were said. This isn't new. Tina Dandridge is known for going fucking way too hard and crossing fucking lines, right? This is nothing we're not fucking used to, right?
Yes.
Albert is definitely the fucking
Scooter just got home.
The angry part of it. But if she comes in and comes up and apologizes, I mean, y'all still got to talk and figure shit out. But at least that's a start, 100%. Right?
Gidgey, if you can't get this figured out in 5 minutes, then simply just set up a group chat, like group DMs, called the Queens group DMs on Discord, and do it that way. If she can't get into the Discord, you know what I'm saying?
She's in the Discord. Yeah. She's in the Discord. Tina, get in here. You've got your host roles. You've got everything. Get in here. Scooter is right here.
Okay, then we're good. All right.
I like Tina. I just wanted to try and be fucking helpful.
I like Tina too. I don't dislike Tina, but Tina needs to take accountability for Tina. We've had 2 hours almost now, and you come up here? That's what we get? That's what Mike deserves, is you coming up here? I'm sorry, now I'm getting pissed. This is her friend for how long, Tina? There you go.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Michael?
Bye, Steak.
Listen. Yes, camera. Go put a camera up here. Michael, I'm sorry. These things were said. They should have been said. Unfortunately, when people get pissed off, they say things, but I did not, nor would I ever agree to anything like that, and you know that. You've done nothing but help me. If it wasn't for you, my life wouldn't have changed, and I don't want to be on your kid's life. I don't want to fight with you, and I don't want people coming after me. I apologize. I'm sorry, but I didn't do anything. All I am is the mother, and you know how hard it is? I'm not going to be like everybody else and go against my kid. We all know that things get said that shouldn't be said, but we shouldn't be repeating them either. And I even said when it was said was cut that shit out. You know better than that. But that's the behavior he's known all his life on here, and that's a bad thing. But I would never go against you. I would never hurt you, and I would never slander your family. Never. I've learned my lesson. You know I wouldn't, bro. Yeah. And I know you feel like I'm ungrateful, but I'm not ungrateful, Michael. I'm not. Every day I'm very grateful. And I don't want to fight with you.
I don't either.
I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. I've been here too many times, and everybody in the chat can say whatever they want to, but our relationship goes past YouTube, bro. Way beyond YouTube. Way beyond it. So I don't give a fuck what any of them have to say. All I can do is apologize. I'm sorry that you felt like I was ungrateful. I don't want you to ever feel that way, because without you, my life wouldn't have changed. And I know that. And I don't need people keep digging and digging and digging like they do either. And I know that's what's going to happen, but I can look beyond that. I wasn't here for all that. I was here to do a show, do it your way, and it was getting done. All of a sudden, bada boom, bada bing, somebody throws a fucking hanger into the fucking fan. It didn't have to go this way, Michael. You know it. I would have told you, bro. I would have told you. You know better than that. I'm not here to tell secrets. I'm not here to talk shit behind your back. I'm not here to do any of that shit, bro. I've been there, done that. It's not cool. It never works out. And I don't want to be away from your kids. I don't want to be out of their life.
I don't care how I feel. The kids love you. I couldn't do that to them. So
I don't want to go through this again, though, Michael. I know what's going to happen, and you know it too, bro. Our life will be fucked up again, bro, and I can't do this. I'm already 56. I can't be swatted 100 times. I can't have that thing happen again, bro. Goddamn. Go through that all over again? I can't do it, bro. That's why I didn't put my position. I never talked shit on you. Never said anything that I know about you or I've been around you. I don't discuss your business, bro, and I never would.
I've always stood by that. I've always stood by that. She hasn't.
To you, Michael.
It was, I mean, if we're being honest, it was, Albert. It was, obviously. And Tina did say, I mean, look, she was being a mom. I've said that all along. She was being a mom. None of this needed to come out. None of this.
Like the back of his hand. And Albert says dumb shit. Yeah. Just like we've heard, people, when Mike's been on me, we said dumb shit. No, he knows goddamn well we would never do anything. I went into a court of law and said, I fucking gave his dad pills, bro. And get with my dad standing there. I'm not going to lie on somebody or make up malicious lies on people like my family's been through. I'm not going to do it, bro. That's why I said cut that shit out. That behavior is uncalled for. I said it off the rip. And nobody wants to fight with Michael. It ain't about money. It's not about power. It's not about respect. I'm done. Been there, done that. We said we weren't going to do that no more. And I know a lot of people fuck you over. I know a lot of people ain't grateful for what you've done. I know that. I've been there. You know that. Even your own family members. I get it. But I'm not doing it this time. This time I proved to you. I didn't repeat shit. I didn't talk shit. I didn't say you didn't do anything. Hell, you gave me money. Over here. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows you gave up your share of money. Nobody would have done that. He would have done it. Everybody knows what kind of person you are.
Okay, hang on, guys. Tina's first. I see chat. Just let Tina talk before Albert does, please.
Albert's not going to talk online. He's not going to talk online. Mike knows Albert like the back of his hand. And Mike knows exactly what I'm talking about. And this is behavior he's seen other people do.
Zeta Ray all day super chatted $19.99. Being mad at Mikey for making the best decision as a boss isn't the action of someone who's grateful. Getting your son and his anger in check would be acting grateful.
Listen, first of all, it ain't got nothing to do with all that. See, that's what you guys want. You guys like it. Me and Mike have been down this road before. You don't really give a fuck. You guys are just looking for an opportunity. And that's how I found out a long time ago. Did I or did I not, Mike? Everybody coming to me. Mike said this. Mike did this. Going to Mike. Tina did this. No, we don't need all that, bro. I apologized to Mike immediately. I didn't fight him on it. Immediately when he texted me. And you know what Albert said? He'll talk to Mike like a man privately. Mike knows, goddamn, he knows Albert since he was fucking 5 years old, bro.
Right.
I was just reading the chat. I was just reading the chat. So is Albert okay with taking some time off of live, or does he want to stay on live?
Listen, that was not a big deal. I tried to talk to Mike last night, but unfortunately, Mike has a real life, and I can't keep interrupting every booty call he has. Or it would have never even got to this today.
Right. You were talking to Keem. You were talking to Keem, not Mike. And that was,
Okay.
Listen, none of that's my decision anyway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What happened with the Albert thing is Albert did his thing, and I told Keem, you should look into this because for you, Tina, because, for you, I told this to Keem because I don't want Albert to flip out and break shit. I don't want you to look bad.
I know.
Because in this universe is toxic. We both know it.
I know that.
No, I've been canceled 4 times this year.
I know.
If I get anxiety, I couldn't imagine coming on here with an anxiety disorder. So for his protection, I said, hey, get him medicated and then come back. And then Keem said he brought it back. I was fine with it. Just today, I was just like, hey, does Keem know about this? Because Keem would never let it back if he did that.
Mike had no idea. So we were looking for you. And I said, well, I know Albert's live, so I know that they're there. And then Mike said, what the fuck do you mean? Okay.
I texted him and told him I had to go to the hospital last night because I ran out of antibiotics. I was at the hospital.
Didn't tell me that.
I told you guys, go look at the Queens. I said, I'm going
no. Yeah. This was before that. Yeah, that was at 2 o'clock. Yeah, that was at 2 o'clock when you told us. It was before that he was worried about the Asich book and the setup because since Albert was streaming out there, he knew the setup had to get moved into the bathroom, so he was just concerned. Huh?
We already had the back book, and the back book was in the bathroom.
Yeah, no. It was just the whole way it came out was Mike was just concerned where you were. And I said, I know that Albert is live, so I know they're at home. That was how the whole thing started.
Yeah, but you know what? Back in my past, I aggravate Mike. I used to call him for every little thing that said. I stopped doing that. And so when I went to the hospital and I went to sleep, I already gave these guys what they had to do. It was already set up by the time I woke up, and he told me to come look at the fucking Discord.
So here's what happened. So we're working on the show since like 9, and come 3:50, I'm like, we ain't heard from Tina yet. Like, what's going on? And like, is the bathroom set up? Is any of this set up? Then I wrote in the thing, I was like, hey, Tina, do you have the stuff to make a milkshake? Because guys, we were gonna set a goal for Tina to cook in the bathroom. She was going to make a milkshake and make her dinner in the bathroom and eat it. And I was like, does she have any of this stuff? And like 20 minutes goes by. So not 3:50. It was probably like right before 3. And I'm like, do we have any of it? And then I check and come 3:50. She still hasn't told us. Yeah. And I was like, oh my fucking God. So then I start texting Gidgey. I'm like, what's going on? Tina's not responding to anybody. And then it accidentally came out. She goes, well, she was up pretty late last night. I said, well, doing what? Well, we had, and they were mad last night. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? So she didn't rat on you. I got out of her, and I was pissed that I hadn't heard from Tina, and the show was in 5 minutes, and nothing was set up. I felt like I was already being spit in my face and talked about, and I was like, that was it, baby. I was out.
I know, but you know what? When she told you that, she should have told you that I was on the phone with her, and I told Albert cut his shit.
I wasn't going to. Keem's the one that brought it out, Tina. I was never going to say what was said. Never.
I just want to say to the GFN09 who's in this chat right now saying when Albert stabs Johnny or Tina on stream, it'll be on Keem and Michael's hands. No, it won't. It'll be on your hands. You're the one that gave Albert the idea.
Yeah, quit giving him ideas.
I screenshot that idea. If that happens, I'm blaming you, dog.
I would never.
You gave him the idea. You're literally telling him to do it. If that happens, he's going to jail.
That's it. That's it. It's going to be in the court. When Albert's up there in his oranges, they're going to bring up your response.
Unless-
We're teasing. Albert, we're teasing. Tell him we're teasing. It's just a joke. We're just joking.
And so does Mike. Mike didn't even know about Albert's altercation when he was 16 until somebody brought it to the internet, and then they started making shirts of it. So Mike knows
found out this year.
I still think y'all should
found out
embrace
this
it.
year.
I still think you should embrace it.
Nah, it's just people see
No.
this issue. You got fans that are fucking agging all kinds of horrible shit going on, right?
Yep.
They're bullying me and Mike for, having Tina here, having Albert here, and this and that. I'm trying to do right by you guys, but then you guys are also getting mad at us, and it's like, dude, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Like,
well, listen. First of all, I've been getting called a sweeper for Mike. I get fucking more hate because of Mike, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Everybody's hating on me now, but guess what, Keem? You know what would happen tomorrow? They be talking shit about me, saying I did Mike wrong. This is how it works on the internet. You know that as well as I do. There's no give or take with these motherfuckers. It's whatever they wake up to that day. If they're bipolar, they're fucking weirdos. If they're not, and they're on the right target, then they're good. I got people texting me right now. Oh my God, you hear what Mike said? I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't listen to that no more. I've been beyond that. Everybody wants to see me do bad. I know that already. But you know what? It's funny how they want to see me do bad, but they want to use my content on their channels, though. Isn't that weird? Keep giving me the opportunity to use my own content and make money, but now I'm a bad guy because they want to use me for money.
well, Tina, look, here's where I'm coming from.
Okay.
All right. Me and Mike are trying our best to help you and Albert. All right.
I know that.
It's a complicated situation. It's not as easy as I think you guys are looking at this. And when we get fucking shit from you guys, it's like, dude, what the fuck? Like,
I get it. I get it.
Right.
But wait a minute, Keith. Let me ask you and Mike something. You know, I've known Mike for years. I've known Mike say some hellacious shit when he's been pissed off. I mean, some weird shit. And so Albert goes back and he says some weird shit back, right? I'm not saying Albert's right for that, but at the same time, when people keep on sitting there and keep poking it and poking it and poking it, it gets worse and worse and worse, and the hole gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
But Tina, I didn't poke. I didn't do anything.
You didn't have to. As soon as you got up here and you made your claim, which is rightfully the way to do it, I told you, Mike, and you know this already. Just like when you went to jail and you came to my house. I didn't repeat it. I'm not that person anymore, and you guys got to give me a chance. I didn't do anything wrong. I said cut that shit out, that behavior. But that's the behavior Albert knows on YouTube with these fucking big YouTubers. They make up lies on people. My family's been through it. We got to get around that. I said fucking cut it out, bro. Don't even say shit like that.
Are we gonna ban Gidgey's smoothie? Because it just strangled her. She was fucking dying on that thing, bro. We gotta ban that fucking smoothie. Get that thing out of here.
You saw that shit. Y'all keep talking. Don't look at me. God damn it.
If we allow that fucking smoothie cup up here, the blood's gonna be on me and Mike's hands. Like,
let's check what's inside it.
No, y'all saw me. Y'all saw me pour it. Y'all saw me pour it. Damn it. You saw me pour it when I started. No, it was nothing but that and this. I swear to God. Are you kidding? Scooter has gotten everything but water out of this house, except for my little 12-pack of Trulies that's missing one.
At end of the day, we got to start working as a team. You know.
Yeah. I thought that's.
We've been trying.
You have.
You got to understand, we are always gonna try to have your guys' back. It's not us. We're not gonna ever do anything to set you up to fail. That's just not true.
Right.
I believe that. I will be honest, people have said different things to me, but I believe what they're saying. I don't believe that either of them technically want us to fail, right?
Nah, there's no way.
But Tina, do you feel... Yeah, go ahead, Keem. Tina, do you feel that way? And be honest. No. Okay. No, so you think Keem...
I told you.
Oh, I know. Mike, yeah. Yeah.
I don't... Keem, you know that. Like, I've said that before. I usually call Mike for everything, and Keem calls Mike when it comes to me. So he's never really dealt with me either.
That's where the problem. That's where I think the biggest problem is that Mike was so out of the loop on the Albert thing. Like, he had no idea. When I said live, I know he thought live on his own channel. I know he did. I could tell by the way he was like, "What?"
But the thing is, like I said, that to me is here, the Albert stuff. Like, like I said in the chat, if Keem said it's okay, it's okay. I just wanted to make sure, because I don't want him going live and Keem not know.
Right.
I think Keem's gonna go, fuck it, Albert and Tina's gone. I didn't want that to happen.
And
Okay,
you
and you know
said
what?
that. You did say that.
As far
Let me just say something real quick. And Mike, I'll be honest with you, I felt disrespected that you said that on Aussie, so I said what I said. Wrong about that, okay? Let me say, I was wrong about that. I can say that like a man to you. Okay? And I was wrong, but I felt like that wasn't needed to be said online, just like what I said wasn't needed to be said. And maybe you had your reasons, and I got mad, and I had my reasons, right? But
Well, when I said,
I apologize.
We gotta hurry. What I said on Aussie, I was just saying this is the conversation with Keemstar, is that Albert does these freakouts, and one day if he doesn't get medicated, he's gonna snap, and we don't want that to happen for anybody's sake.
Right.
you know what? He's been around your kids. You see how he is with your kids.
Yes, of course.
He's been with your children. I think it could have been better, Mike, if maybe when you had time, you could have just called Albert, and maybe that would have been done that. But see, we only know the malicious side of things on YouTube, unfortunately.
Right? No, I get that. I don't think Albert's a bad kid. I think Albert has a bad anxiety disorder.
Yes.
And when his feathers get ruffled, he blacks out. I got the same problem. He has it worse, but I have the same issue when things start to happen today. You know, I was pissed about the stuff with I haven't heard from Tina. Is the chat ready? I felt disrespected because Tina's not responding, and then then it boiled over, and I was done. I was done.
You realize, I mean, since the last since we've been doing videos when I was going to lose my house and you gave me respect and didn't show my house, things have been totally different, bro. I'm not going to fucking bash you. I'm not going to take you for granted. I'm telling you, I'm not going to. I'm not.
I only have your guys' best interest at heart. That's the reason I'm here in the first place.
Right.
I know that. I know that you don't have to do that. I've said it to get you 100 times.
Yes. Yes.
But I also don't work with Keem, so I don't know what Keem does. You know what I mean? I'm not bashing Keem. I'm just saying he does things different with Boogie and Wings. They're totally different than us.
Let's keep talking. I got to end the stream. We'll give you an update tomorrow, guys.
The update is this: Mike didn't kill